How's it going, Instacart shoppers? Today we're going to be talking about some good news for once. We're not just going to be complaining and ranting. We have good stuff. May come as a shocker to you, but it's true. Instacart is implementing something called reduced tip protection. Now, I personally haven't had any notifications for this on my app or any emails, but apparently Gig Life did. So Gig Life shared it with everyone on his community tab page on YouTube. Now, I was able to confirm this with a few support agents and get a little more information on this, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, quick shout out to Gig Life, because without his post, I would have never even known about this. Alright, so imagine this with me, right? You take an order, $20, easy, maybe like 10 items, 5 miles. You go shop it, you try your absolute hardest, you're communicating with the customer, you think everything is well, you drop it off at the door. Next thing you know, you're on your app and you see that you only have $7. Where'd the 13 go? We all know where that 13 went. Back in that customer's pocket. Pretty twisted that people do this in the first place, because you're using your gas money, your time, and you could have been doing another order that would have actually paid the price that you thought you were going to get paid. It's really twisted, and it's disappointing that people do this at all. But that is where Instacart is actually coming in to save our backsides and make sure that we actually are getting paid for what we do. It's kind of funny because I wish they just paid us like higher batch pay in general, but they're at least going to help us on the tip, because we all know the customers have been the only reason it is like financially viable to do this app. So let's take a quick look at this. I know you guys could probably read, I hope so, but we're going to read it anyways. Reduced tip protection. If a customer reduces your tip to $0 after a delivery and there are no reported issues, we'll pay up to $10 to cover it. So most of the scammers do that, but I have had a few like reduce it all the way down from like a $50 tip to like a $1 tip. It's really annoying. I've only been tip baited like twice, and it's never fun. Alright, so let's take a quick dive into this and bring up a few points that I thought of immediately. The whole no reported issues part is a problem, I think, because a lot of the scammers will report everything missing or damaged in the first place to get like reimbursements for it. So I think that is a problem and something scammers are just going to do anyways. So the chances of you being actually able to use this, I think, is going to be kind of low, because first of all, tip baiting doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, almost all the time, they're reporting things missing and they're reducing your tip. And that right there, like, you're not really going to be able to make much money off of this little deal, but at least it's there. And I'm proud of Instacart for doing this. I don't know of any other company that has even tried this. I could be wrong, so let me know in the comment section down below. But before you guys drop off this video, got to look at what the support agent told me. All right, so this guy up here, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. I'm just going to do him dirty if I do try. But this is what he said. First of all, he apologized. Very nice guy. But this is the part that matters. And if the orders qualify, Instacart pays you up to $10 per qualifying order, up to $100 annually with a notification. So it seems like they will pay you up to $100 a year if I'm capable at reading English. That's actually a decent amount of money, and in my market, like, I don't think I will even be able to use this that much. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to meet the cap for this. I'm kind of curious what they mean by pay you up to $10 and what their like go-to is going to be. Half the Instacart support agents are just going to give you a bump if you complain about this too much, because they just want a 5-star review from you anyways. So not too much is really changing. By the way, I don't recommend getting bumps all the time. Not a great idea. I'm curious if the order has to be like really big, or if they have some like hidden algorithm just on this that like sees how many miles the order was and how many items, and then they could say like, oh yeah, he qualifies for the maximum $10. But yeah, I could critique this all day, but in reality, I'm not running a business. I'm just the shopper. I see things from my perspective and what worries me. I don't know how this is actually going to work out, but I think it's a step in the right direction for sure. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd be really curious to know if you guys think this is good or bad, or if there are any other problems with this that you might see that I didn't. Anyways, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.